Hello, greetings. This is Gilles Mancer. I wanted to come and say hello to wish you a good day and talk about the assembly of the selection and for those times that we are living here right now. It's a very powerful time, and the assembly of the selection and the assembly of the elected, which is one assembly, but it was described in the Revelation as the third spiritual judgment of the 68th Earth globe. So it is a very testing time. All humanity is being tested. Everybody is being tested. Everybody is being... First, we're given the tool. The tools are available for everybody who's seeking to develop their spirituality. And those who will not pass the selection will be removed to another planet, and then the assembly of the elected will come, and it will be a great joy, a new civilization, a golden age, an age of wisdom, an age of concord, an age of harmony. But for that, only those who have eliminated all segregation or racism or all form of brutality and violence will be able to pass through, and it is God that works. So this assembly of the selection, I will put those. I made two paintings in 1990 about those two assemblies. Assembly of the selection is the assembly of the dragon clouds, which means in motion, and clouds, which is in perpetual change. So this is really what's going on right now. We're given a chance to ascend, given a chance to evolve, we're given a chance to grow, given a chance to use the higher values, to use love, to use unity, to overcome all limitation. And then will come the assembly of the dragon cloud, the assembly of the elected, which is the assembly of the dragon flower. The dragon is still what's in motion, and the flower is about the quintessential beauty. And so it will be the return of God for this civilization is set for this transformation. But so it is important to stick to whatever highest value you have. Know that the more you realize your inner divinity, you tune into your own divinity, you awaken your divinity, the more God has your back, the more God can protect you. And if you need protection, you feel you need protection, for there is no need, for God has your back. But you may call on your angel, but you may also call on the archangel Michael, the beloved Michael. And as well as any other spirits, for the spirit's only one soul away. This fifth dimension, time and space time and space does not exist. You just have to think, and it happens. It appears. Just know that. Of course, there are those who are refusing the assistance of spirit. They say just me and God, which is perfectly fine. But in many sense, it makes the path much more difficult. It was a little story. It was a priest that was in his church, and there was the mention that the whole town was going to be flooded. So at some point, some of his the people that come to the church can say, Father, please come. You have to evacuate the church. There's going to be a flood. The priest says, No, I'm going to pray. God's going to save me. And so they go, and eventually the water goes up. So he goes onto the first floor of the church, and then there was the firemen that are the rescue teams that are coming in a boat, and says, we gotta evacuate because the whole place is gonna be flooded. Come, evacuate. No, I'm praying. God's gonna save me. And then eventually he goes up, and he ended up on the roof. And then it's like, and then an helicopter comes and says, "Come, please. You're gonna be flooded. Just please come. We want to come to rescue you." And said, "No, I'm gonna pray. God's gonna save me." And then he dies, and he appears before God, and he says, "I've been praying. I was so sincere. I thought you were gonna save me." And God tells him, "Well, I send you a lot of people to ask you to evacuate. I send you a boat. I even sent you a helicopter. You refuse my help, and so." Now you're here before me, so just don't worry, and there's no more reason to worry now. So it's just a story. So you understand, everything in life is connected and interconnected. There is no separation within the spirit realm, understanding that spirit and angel vibrate in a frequency that's beyond the speed of light. That's why they're invisible. They're beyond whatever we can conceive, we can see with our physical eyes, and they can travel faster than the speed of light as well. We do want to make peace with life. So when we make peace with all of life, it works for you, for us. When we fight life, then life it works against us. And so we want to move into this flow of unity consciousness and let go on all those people who are fighting against the flow of life. So there is no responsibility for us to fight them. Just let them be. Trust the flow, trust the general flow. Do not judge yourself for your limitation, but yet when you see you're making a mistake or you think there is an unkind thought, just try to adjust. Do whatever you can to realign, readjust. Do not judge yourself for making mistakes, for mistakes are part of the process, or ask God or spirit, angels, or to assist you in realigning you, in cleansing you, in purifying you, in guiding you into what you need to do. But whatever mistakes we do, once we become aware of it, we need to try to do our best to correct it as soon as possible. For time does not exist, but time is still a quintessential factor of what is going on, and the time is our time. It is there is no time. We are the master of time. It is our soul that is creating our timeline, and so we have to assume that we want to move into the now as quick as possible. The idea is to breathe, to relax, to align, and to commune with our inner self, inner divinity, to breathe into this, to breathe in this higher light within ourselves, and so we can find this state of peace and serenity. Also check everything, no matter what it comes, information, check how it feels inside of you. And information that will create a knob in your stomach is not something that is true for you. What opens your heart and feels good in your heart is something that you should cultivate. Understanding there is no forces outside of you. You are it. You are the force. You are the universe. For in the Quran, God says that there is only one. God is one, and then but the story of life is you and God. But if God is one, and the story of God, the story of life is you and God. So it is you and you. It is God and God. It is so it is one in essence. All the separation are only within the mind, and so we need to find ways to reconnect to that inner source first, to that inner presence first. And we all have an important role to play within the ascension process, within this matrix of time we came to incarnate. We all have different roles. So assume the role, whatever you feel guided to do. Trust that everything will be there to support that process. I hope this message was interesting for you. I thank you for liking, commenting, or sharing, because I'm getting really poor reference in the English in relation to those English video, because there is never any comments on it, and so I'm still doing it, but I may have to since there is no referencing. The referencing comes from liking or commenting or sharing. So if you feel comfortable, I'm grateful for you doing that. The card of the day from the Archangel Guidance is the Six of Raphael. Let the inner child come up in you. New friends or old relation returning. Children or childhood. So it is a card of joy. It is about of reconnecting to a great deal of energy that is that new friends, new situation that will bring joy into our life. The painting behind me is an astrological self-portrait. It is the third one of that series. I say I'm going to be moving soon, so I will continue to work on my cosmic paintings and my celestial paintings and all the other themes that I've been working on. But I will. I need to wait first to move because I'm not really inspired in this whole energy, but I know it's coming soon. I'm going to do much more portraits. I'm going to do portraits. I'm going to do nudes. I'm going to do landscapes. I want to do some very still lifes even. I want to approach a lot of classical subjects like scenes or mythological scenes. Or comments on masterpiece from art history. I'm also going to want to do. I'm a really good photographer. I want to reintegrate photography into my life, and I want to also move into doing big sculpture. I've made many really, really wonderful little sculpture, but I want to do big ones soon. So everything is in the works. I'm going to finish with a song. I'm going to pull a few cards first. It's the highest wisdom for us today is the Celtic. The Celtic is reconnection to the magic kingdoms of nature. What we need to understand is the arts. What we need to do is put an end to the wars and the battles. And the outcome will be the Amerindian. It's finding the true peace of mind, to be able to live within the circle of light, to be connected to the great spirit of the universe, the great mother of spirit, and to return to a state of well-being and cooperation with the world with all the world of natural kingdoms. I'm going to finish with a little song. I'm going to sing it 3 times. It's a very small song, but I think it's important to anchor that. If you know the song, please sing it along. It goes like this. First, there's also a song that's called Happy that's going through my head, but I will sing it soon, hopefully. This one is called What the World Needs Now is Love. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that they're just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that they're just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that they're just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. Yeah, well, let us make love our primal goal. Our primal love is the beginning and the end of all things from the heart. Everything has to come from love, and it's the beginning and the end of all things. So let us make that. Let us make this reality very solid within ourselves. I send you my love and blessings, and I wish you a wonderful day. Thank you very much. Namaste.